Qapla. Beg your pardon? Success.
Welcome, friends, gamers, and other enthusiasts to the BoydofZINJ channel. I hope you enjoy your time here and the video. Please like, subscribe, do all the bell icons, and comment. It really does help small content creators like myself and others by doing so. If you click on the notifications, it may even let others and the YouTube gods know that they may enjoy these videos. With that being said, let's play.
Qapla.
Qapla, my fellow warriors. Why am I doing this? This is a voice from the future. I'm doing a quick overlay. What happened was I did not realize that there was a settings, and I should have realized this, for difficulty. And plus I want to get achievements, so I'm making it an Iron Man. Stellaris is a tough game, but I had it on Ensign, which would have made it super easy. So I'm going to restart the series. With that being said, this first episode, while it's not going to last, it's restarting in episode 2, is a good beginning episode because it still teaches you how to play the game. So if you want to learn how to play the game, watch this episode. If you want to see the real gameplay, skip to episode 2. Episode 2 will be coming out very shortly. I do apologize. Again, this is me from the future. At the time of the recording, when you hear me in the game, I didn't know this until the very end. I do apologize. Bear with me. It's a new game, and I'm going through it blind. Truly blind. Thank you.
New Nick! Peva! Da! Wioja! Ba! Greetings and hello. That was pretty much all my Klingonese. Sorry, that's all I know. This is BoydofZINJ, welcoming you to episode 1 of the Qapla Klingon series, where we're playing Star Trek Infinite, the Paradox Interactive. I think I said entertainment previously, but Paradox Interactive game that just came out. In fact, it came out just a few hours ago, as of me recording this as of right now. I'm playing blindly. In episode 0, I told you my trepidations about this, and I'll just briefly say it again. There's been very little information about this game that's been released to the public, which is usually a sign that that's usually a bad sign. Paradox Entertainment usually likes, broadcasting for months, weeks about their game, and very little's been brought up about this game, which worries me. That, and it seems to just be a Stellaris, clone that's been modified to be Star Trek. That being said, it is an official Star Trek license. Paramount Studios they paid money to Paramount Studios, and I do like Stellaris. It's a 4X strategy game, and I do like Star Trek, so let's hope it's good. This, like I said, we're going to be playing Klingons. Why Klingons? I like them. And there's also a voice pack, evidently. So with that being said, let's pick them. And technically, episode 0, you saw me pick them as the last one, but we'll pick them again. If you want to hear all the verbiage of the Klingon Empire, we listen to episode 0. Let's start a new episode. Their Marshall Empire, no surprise there. Marshall Empire. This empire is a militaristic form of the hereditary autocracy, where the state exists largely to support the military. Martial abilities is highly valued, and all citizens are regularly drilled in matters of war. Sounds like the Klingons, all right?
Look, nay, High Counselor. Even the bravest Klingon may need counsel when navigating the warrior's path. A Klingon does all they can to make their ancestors proud and to honor Kalis. To fail at these eternal principles would be a fate worse than death. Keep AI advice turned on.
It's only 8-hour advice. And Kalas sometimes doesn't need console, right?
Tips are enabled.
With that being said, let's save the game. New game. Qapla. Okay, so we're making plus 11 minerals, plus 14 deuterium, plus 45, I'm sorry, plus 11 energy credits, plus 45 minerals, plus 9 food, plus 12 alloys, plus 138 unity, influences plus 3, research 73, and 0 on all the rest.
Technologies are where we will dedicate the majority of our research. There are few limits to what our scientists can discover. It is recommended to keep each research slot filled with a scientist whose traits best suit them for their field of study. Once research has been assigned, a priority can be set which will place that technology at the forefront of our efforts.
Well, we picked, the first one we picked was physics research, and this is a physics data combined physics, engineering, society. So we'll get her. Oh, I guess she's automatically assigned. All right. So, phaser autocannon, warp highways, mining stations, plus 10%. These two seems good. Of course, we're the way of the warrior. Phaser autocannons, probably. But then the warp highways, I'm going to do something. We're not going to be too combat focused in the beginning. With that being said, we're probably Klingon, so who am I kidding? Medical clinics. Population growth plus 10%. Probably this one. Fleet command. Oh. I'm gonna go with population growth. We need people. As much as I want to focus on combat, we need a good foundation. Minerals for mining station plus 10%. This is probably very useful. Thrusters. Ooh. I think this also unlocks nebula gathering stations, so Kalas himself would be disappointed. I picked no combat stuff, but make do. We need a good foundation.
Behold, the galaxy we will conquer. Most vessels cannot travel forever, with the exception of science ships. A starship's warp range determines the maximum reach it can move in a given direction. A ship's warp range is determined by its proximity to the nearest starbase. Building starbases will increase our overall warp bubble, allowing us to position our fleets wherever we choose. Diplomatic constraints, such as cowardly civilizations closing their borders to us, will decrease a starship's warp range. Pay attention to who allows us to travel freely through their territory. While this map is open, clicking on another civilization's territory can provide some basic information about them. Changing the map mode can reveal different information, such as others' opinions of us, AI attitude, and more.
Understood. The AI is very similar to Stellaris, but it is a little different. Diplomatic mode, okay. Cardassians, neutral.
Claims are the process by which we acquire new worlds during conflicts. When we are at war, or soon before, we can spend influence to lay claim to the star systems currently occupied by other civilizations. Having a claim on a system gives us a valid casus belli against the civilization that owns it. In wars involving large coalitions of allies, the civilization with the greatest claim to a system will be the one who takes that system after the war ends.
Very Stellaris-like.
Interstellar trade relies on established routes between planets that can be heavily safeguarded. Star bases receive trade value from their closest planets, which is then redirected to our homeworld, where it is converted to resources like energy. The Trade Hub module extends the reach a starbase can draw trade value from, extending it as far as other nearby star systems.
That's very similar to Stellaris, except it's probably a bubble. Let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, so this has a trade value of 18. In Stellaris, it uses lanes. How many lanes you can go? Trade capital.
This is our science ship, one of the few Klingon vessels not primarily designed for fighting. Rather, these starships are designed to survey star systems for resources, to research anomalies, and to complete special projects.
The IKS Shebang with Karen.
The leaders menu is where we can hire, dismiss, or assign governors, scientists, admirals, generals, and spies in need of work. Spies are not immediately available upon the game's start due to extenuating political circumstances in the galaxy. If they are still unavailable at the time of this message, they will return shortly.
Okay. I understand correctly, they're going to survey this planet, or this star system, this black hole system. Actually, you know what? I forgot there's one over here. So let's have this black hole, this system, and then this system. Traditions. Unity brings up traditions, yeah.
Fleets are the soul of the Klingon Empire's military doctrine. The ability of our warships to hold formation while they hunt and destroy their prey is second to none. An admiral should ideally be assigned to command each individual fleet.
Bunch of bird of praise. Straight paths.
The fleet manager is where we design the schematics for our military fleets. When dealing with dozens or even hundreds of ships, management can be vastly simplified by using this menu.
Oh, very Stellaris-like. All right, ship
Ship
design.
Designer is where we can engineer our starships with specific modules. This process is automated by default, but can also be done manually. Note that due to the differences in size between various classes of starships, the number of modules available for each one can change dramatically.
Ooh. So what's the difference between a phase cannon and a burst phaser? Range 40, average damage 1.49. Range 40, 1.4. Tracking 50%, 50%. So burst phaser seems better. .6, accuracy 50, tracking 50, accuracy 90. So phaser cannons, sorry, have slightly better accuracy. So if I was designing a ship, I would do this. Ooh, I like this. Why am I doing this? In Star Trek, you want to be able to destroy shields first and then hit the hull. With that being said, I think I'll mess with the design later. Understood. We want to get a feel for this stuff.
This is our construction ship, which is used for building orbital stations. Once a star system has been fully surveyed, we can order our construction ship to move there and build research and mining stations if the relevant deposits exist in the system's orbital bodies. Though most of these processes are automated, the raw materials still need to be transported to their destinations.
Okay, fair enough. Now, the one question I have is, do we already control all these planets? Like, is this already constructed? Oh, that's trade, though.
This is our governor ship. Its specialty is that it can be sent on missions to help our colonies achieve specific economic or military goals. Governors can also be sent to complete unique special projects that are of personal importance to them. The planet summary screen shows us important details about a world and its people, including its districts, resource production and consumption rates, current levels of stability, and planetary designation, if any have been set. Planets can be set to automatically be managed here as well.
Very Stellaris-like. So, with the exception of Empire capitals, and this is the capital planet,
You want to specialize in specific buildings. Administration. Oh, stability. All right, all right. Where do you see
Our
jobs?
primary metric for categorizing our POPs is the job they perform. Jobs can be further categorized into strata, seen in the expanded view. Different jobs produce different types of resources and require an upkeep cost. Beyond their work lives, our POPs also need housing and amenities. All of these should be carefully managed to avoid a decline in planetary stability.
In Stellaris, there's an easy way to see how many jobs each planet has and what the population is. There used to be some, oh, here on the right hand side. Like, where's the population? I almost feel like playing Stellaris just so I can remember where the buttons are. Like, how many jobs does this have? That's what remaining.
Ground forces are trained to conquer enemy worlds, as well as defend clan and kin. Here we can see our armies and their elite counterparts stationed on this planet. This is also where to view the planet's level of devastation if it has suffered a recent attack. Once a general has been commissioned, we can hire new ground units using the recruit button. Defensive armies automatically draw from the planet's law enforcement jobs, which are provided by the planetary capital and other defense-related buildings.
Very Stellaris-like, but the one thing is, where do you see unemployment? I mean, here's unemployment. Where do you see vacancies? Available jobs, 0. Okay, so here it is. So there's no available jobs. The way how I like to place planets, especially capital planets, is build only when you have 0 available jobs. Right now, this has 0 available jobs, so I should build. So that way, when the population grows, they'll have something to do. You don't want to build too much of a queue for a few reasons. One, empty jobs do nothing. You're just wasting resources. And 2, that usually increases instability. At least on Stellaris, if I remember correctly. And specialty jobs are on the bottom, but you're limited to how many special buildings you can have. And the general jobs are up here. And the UI to me is really small. I know there's an option to increase the UI. Let's see. Settings. Let's make it twice as large. Uh-oh, it's going to take a restart. So I'm going to save the game again and restart it. This be... I'll be back. Welcome back. I know this is a strange episode. I'm,
again, this is brand new to me. Boy, now it's huge. Maybe 2 isn't so good, but let's see what the game looks like.
Shows how close we are to defeating our enemies and conquering the galaxy. As ridiculous as it is to mention, conquering our neighbors is not the only way of winning control of the galaxy. Civics can also forge a path, if one is cowardly enough to embrace them. After approximately 3 centuries, the strongest civilization will automatically be named the victor.
300 years, okay. Now, definitely easier on the eyes, but is that too much? Ooh. I think I'm going to decrease it. Zzz. Oh look, there's Z's. See, I didn't see that the first time around. So, this is a start. And I do apologize. New games are sometimes goofy like that. Settings. Let's go for 1.5. Interestingly, this Hearts of Iron thing, where the higher the galactic tension, the easier it is to declare war. I do apologize. Something came up in real life. I think we were looking at OGOT. So right now they're at -3. You have 0 available jobs and 0 unemployment. -3 amenities and only 1 housing. So they need to increase something. So this would make the obvious choice. This will increase housing, increase the billion slot, clerks produce amenities. But we're lacking 200. So we need to buy some minerals.
Is where we exchange resources to better optimize our economy. Resources can be bought or sold here, though prices will not necessarily reflect current production. The laws of supply and demand still exist after all. Automation can be used to generate recurring trades on a monthly basis.
We need 300 minerals, which means we need an extra 200. Or did we? Oh, we need a total of 500. We have 300, so we need 200. Okay. I'm glad someone knows how to math and forgets why it's math. So we could buy 100 for -130. Do it again. Now it's 133. Do we need extra money? I mean, gold? No. Let's save it. But we're going to purchase one of these. Or build. So this will increase the building slots. 2 extra people could produce here, which will increase the anonymities, which they need. And also produce some trade, which is extra energy credits. And it also increases housing, because this is on 1 housing. So that's a good choice for this planet. Excellent. So we got the plants. Now this plant was, this as a automation, no. It's agrarian world. And it has 3 agrarian food. Generally speaking, you want each planet to be specialized, except the capital. Capitals can't be specialized. Early on, you want food, minerals, energy. Then industrial or alloys, and whatever this is. Unity, I guess? Yeah. So you probably want each planet to have something like this. Borath has 14. 8. It has 9 minerals, 3. Right now I'm going to make this energy district. How do I do that? Designation. Energy world. So you notice how farmers and miners have minus 10%, so these people will be terrible. But nothing about hunting grounds. You kind of need a mining district. What's this? Now it has energy credits, but for right now we do need mining. But do we? Let's just keep it like this for right now. And once we get enough money, we'll switch this into minerals and then get another. And truth be said, this will make a better general. And make this in the agriculture, make this a energy producing planet. Fourth, it seems to be the best planet we have. It could be a powerful mining district as well, or a powerful industrial district. So maybe not limited to just energy, but we're definitely going to need the energy world, especially since we're kind of low. But we're just going to keep it like this. The governorship. Oh, look at that. Improve worker production. We'll do that for now. And I think we're done. Let's start playing. And I'm sorry this first episode hasn't been very exciting. So everyone speed.
Notifications are small, round icons that appear at the top of the screen to give updates on current events. Open notifications with left click to make important decisions or to view the actions of the other civilizations in the galaxy. Right-click notifications to dismiss them. The mission tree shows the possible fates of the Klingon Empire. Each node describes moments in time that have fundamentally changed or will change our collective destiny. Anything is possible, but only if we are bold.
This is Hearts of Iron type stuff. So we start off here. We could choose both of these, I believe. But right here on this left side, you have to choose one or the other. It doesn't matter. It goes to the glory into battle, but then again, you have to choose one or the left. And over here, you could choose both. Fraudulent. Air. So this one seems really good. What's this one? Military base, Hollow Warriors, and a strong fleet. Now that's going to be an easy one to get, obviously. Alright. Oh, where's the notifications?
The anomalies screen shows anomalies we have discovered.
Alright.
The tradition screen is where we can view our civilization's tradition trees. A tradition tree must be adopted in order to access its traditions. Adopting individual traditions costs unity, which is produced by buildings and jobs, or earned by completing certain events. A significant amount of unity is required to unlock both tradition trees and the traditions they contain, so it is wise to stockpile as much of this valuable resource as possible.
As much as it sounds weird, I'll probably go research first. Alright, let's speed up the time again.
This is our science ship, one of the few Klingon vessels not primarily designed for...
Yeah, we already heard that. New air. Whoa, 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 whoa. The ashes of Khitomer. A cowardly ambush by the Romulans against our colony in Khitomer has led to an outrage across the Klingon Empire. The causality of the senseless massacre numbers in the thousands. A nation we once believed to be our allies has revealed their true intentions. They have stolen an invaluable piece of Klingon territory right out from under our thru. They see us as beasts they can manipulate and murder without consequence. We'll have our vengeance. The drums of war are beating. There is not a Klingon soul alive who does not thirst for Romulan blood. Klingon Empire will prove its wrath by striking down our enemies, forging new alliances, and conquering anyone who stands in our way. The gates of Stovacor waits! Oh, we got action. What? Oh. We will be proactive in greeting other civilizations. We'll be cautious or aggressive. I'm going to be proactive. Oh, we should have emissaries. So let's take a look.
We're listening.
This civilization, we can increase our intelligence gathering abilities by sending our spy ship to perform missions on their colonies and star bases.
Let us converse.
I'm going to improve relationships with the Federation. I'm going to be a classic Klingon. Early in Trek history, after Star Trek 6, they start being friendly with the Federation. The Romulans did us wrong. Unpausing. Oh, we can even slow down time. Interesting. The bottom of the plot. Our spies are hard at work attempting to uncover the identities of the Romulans responsible for the murder of 4,000 Klingons of Khitomer. We should have obliterated the Romulans at the skirmish of Naranda 3 several years ago. But until we learn more about why they chose this moment to wage a full-scale assault on one of our colonies, our spies will be unavailable. Tensions remain high throughout the galaxy.
Thru. Construction completed.
Okay, so now this ship... Okay, notice how it's green. So green means it's under our control. Green, green, green. Yellow. Or white, I should say. I'm sorry, it's white. Interesting, okay. It looks like everyone's supporting the Bajors are being independent. Alright, alright.
Construction completed.
Okay, notice how we have now 2 available jobs. Okay, so as we get pops, they'll start filling up these jobs. Now, we could make it a priority if we wanted to. But I don't see any need to. We're fine as is. We're not in any negatives. In fact, we're at 11. Now we're at 18. I don't remember the rest. That was... this food's going to be a small problem. Okay, we can rename systems. And this is being built. So everyone has free stuff. Now, are there any planets that we could colonize?
Construction completed.
So this ship has constructed something. Okay, perfect. Oh, this planet over here. That's the planet. It's size 12, 80%. Okay. How do we colonize it? Whoa. We're going to need 2,000 food. We're almost there for... for alloys, but it's the food. So we're going to have to really beef up production. All right, seems good enough.
Star bases are the beating hearts of our empire. Every star base we build brings a new system under rule. We can also claim the star bases built by our enemies by right of conquest. And why wouldn't we? We are Klingons. Star bases can be upgraded to include shipyards and other valuable modules. Their presence in a system also grows our borders and increases the warp range of our starships. Once a starbase is built and that system falls under our hegemony, we are free to build research and mining stations there, or to terraform and settle any worlds that may be hospitable to life.
I'm going to do an un-Klingon-like thing and build science vessels. Now, we need lots of food, but it's going to be a while before we get 2,000 food. So, spending some alloys is fine. We need about 200 alloys, I believe it was. So, spending this alloys, we'll get it back. And why am I building an extra science vessel? Once the science vessel is built, we'll put a scientist on it and explore. This science vessel is exploring this side. I want to explore outside, like over here. As much as, you know, we're trying to be friendly with the Federation, there's an old Klingon saying, vengeance is best served cold. And it's cold in space. So we'll get back at the Romulans, but we don't want the Federation to be too strong. So we want to, you know, block some of their expansion. Because that's the goal. Oh. Sorry. You know, even though the UI is very similar, it's still a little different.
Interstellar trade relies on us.
Okay, so we need to increase the trade range. Ideally speaking, what I used to do in Stellaris is have a second star base someplace else and have the primary capital is as a trade center and have a star base in another system.
A new tradition to sharpen us.
Okay, traditions. As much as I hate to do this, we're going to go science, probably. Let's just look at it. Alright, we adopt anomaly research speed plus 25. Planet size increased by 1. Unlock 1 century per when finished. Oh. Okay. Our fleets must be as sharp as the blades in a battless. Chance to add an alloy deposit on surveyed asteroids, 20%. Oh, that's useful. Bold innovation. Those who dare to venture further their knowledge by research, by dedicating themselves to new technologies. Research and technology provides 250 unity. Bonus increase to 500 after year 2351. And to 1,000. Well. The society studies. So uncloaked because, you know, Klingons have to hide that they're scientists. Whether it be lurking in the shadows or hidden in plain sight, the art of becoming unseen takes time and tact to develop. The road to insight is but a waiting game. Spy level stuff, okay. Procedure rigor. Some call it luck, but we call it precision. Leaving no stone unturned by adopting a thorough approach to research, shifting the odds in our favor. Wanderers' discoveries are always right around the corner. Just look. Not only discover science research, that's useful. Empiricism. To observe is to know. No theoretical model, no matter the degree of certainty, can replace knowledge gained through experience. Bonus XP for surveying celestial objects. Science level cap plus 2. High. So that's important, but it's not going to be early important. I imagine I'm going to get this, then this, then this, then this, and then this, and then finish it off. Code of Honor. Oh, we could also adopt.
Tradition honored.
Alright. Well, we're going to keep this episode short. Shortish. Once the second science vessel is built, we'll find a scientist for it. Oh. Actually, I think it is built. Yes.
The leaders menu is where we can hire, dismiss, or assign governors, scientists, admirals, generals, and spies in need of work. Spies are not immediately available upon the game's start due to extenuating political circumstances in the galaxy. If they are still unavailable at the time of this message, they will return shortly.
Understood. Sublight speed plus 50%. Research speed particles 15%. Monthly unity plus 2. Research speed plus 2 is nothing. I mean, we're getting 152, so we're sublight speed. Oh, we need 1,000. Yikes. So how do we get 1,000? Alright. Don't normally want to do that. $37. All I'm doing is I'm holding shift and right clicking. Pause. So I don't like that noise. Oh, when you move far away, it's not much noise. It's probably because I didn't have enough money. We need 200. And we're kind of low, so we're going to wait a little bit. Again, I don't want to sell food. So we're just going to have to wait a little bit. We're making 42, so it's not going to be too many months.
We have obtained new information about a star and its planets.
Decent. We're going to stop at the year 2348. Oops, 1/4/2348. All right, this is. Let's save it. Save. That background noise is bothering me. There we go. Let's at least look at Kronos. Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank you for coming on me with this journey to episode 1 of Star Trek. Ugh. Well, again, I do like Stargate. I'm a sci-fi person. Star Trek Infinity, or is it called Infinite? Star Trek Infinite, I believe. The Klingon series Qapla! Or I should say, we're playing the Klingons, and this is the series Qapla! My Klingonese and my voice of Klingons is better than some of my other fake voices. Again, we're not having to render 3 as any type of specific planet. While it probably makes the best mineral planet, it does have energy. We do need energy right now, but we'll eventually switch it to minerals. On the flip side, we really need food. Look, we're at +2. That's terrible. So we may even make this an agricultural world. Oh, look, this is already 1. 1 available, 1 available, 2 available. So we're going to concentrate on food. Kronos is an average planet, so it'll do whatever. And I'll probably start with agriculture and put agriculture here. Why do we need so much food? Because that's how our colony ships grow, and we need to get 2,000 food for a colony ship. Alternatively, another way around that is to have a lot of energy and to purchase it. But it's nice to have positive food, so that way you're not always buying it and it becomes expensive on the market. With that being said, this game is very similar to Stellaris. Some of the UI is a little different. Some of the buttons I remember being a little different too. Like, I can't hit escape. I actually have to just click on there. Maybe there's a way around that. I don't know. Oh, here's some music. Farpoint? Okay, sorry. Just playing, alright. Oh, you can control volume here? Excellent, excellent. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the series. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm doing anything wrong. And yes, I'm playing the Klingons with some science. But again, it's the foundation. Even though we're going to be a bloodthirsty race, we're going to have foundation. You don't want to be behind the power curve with weapons and ships. You want to be ahead or equal to your competitors. And the Federation, their advantage is science. So we're going to have to match them for science. And the only way to match them with science is to, get our science of our own and grow our planets. And then once we start, getting that good foundation of science, then we switch over to combat and let them rule the day that they challenge the Klingon Empire. It's not just the Federation, it's those wily Romulans, the traitors Kurz, those Pataks will pay for killing Klingon citizens at Kittimer. And the Cardassians, they're just waiting in the shadows to kill us. So we'll strike with them with boldness and with honor. Their kind knows no honor. And this is what I promise. So help me, Kalis. We will defend and defeat these false empires, and the Klingons will rule the galaxy in a glorious red empire. Kalis. Qapla. Again, thank you very much. And just for safe measures, let's say it one more time. I'm not sure if I clicked anything. Alright, we saved it. As it is main menu. You know, there's one thing I was going to look at. Was there... Oh. Where was this? I hope we're not playing on Ensign. Oh no, we probably are. Well, guess what, guys? Episode 1 is a prelude to episode 2, which will be restarting. Whoopsie. We'll start off as Admiral. Look at this. Yep. Galaxy size. Fix. Alpha, beta, medium. See? It was fixed. Well, episode 1 is a fail. Should I just restart this? Yep. Why not? I learned so much. There's a fake episode 1 and a real episode 1. Next episode will be the real episode 1. This was the tutorial. And good thing you can't see my face because I'm making a funny intro. So the Qapla series will continue on the real episode 1. The tutorial fake episode was just a test. And nothing really happened, right? So it shouldn't matter that much. That being said,
Look ne, High Counselor. Even the bravest Klingon may need counsel when navigating the warrior's path. A Klingon does...
So I'm going to delete everything. Regardless of what's happening, we're starting the real episode next time. This is now a fake episode 1. The real episode will start next time. Thank you very much. And, you know, lessons learned. We want to get achievements as well. Thank you. It's that time of the video where I have to say adios. Thank you for watching. And if you're hearing this, I really like to say thank you for staying at least this long or skipping to the end. I really appreciate it. Better yet, the YouTube gods seem to enjoy it. Please like, subscribe, click on the bell icon to notification alerts. It really does help content creators like myself. I need the help. If you have any suggestions about my YouTube content or my channel or about this video, I'd love to hear it.
please leave a comment. Regardless, I'd like to thank you for watching. Stay safe, be entertained, enjoy life, and until next time, adios, goodbye. Hope your RNG is better than mine. Thank you.
All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Just to quickly reiterate, this is technically, it's a fake episode. This is probably like the tutorial episode. The real episode will start on episode 2. I do apologize. I didn't realize that I was only playing on Ensign, and that's too easy. Also, I want to have achievements, so I'm playing it where I can't have cheats and save multiple times. Only one iron mode situation. Again, I do apologize. Please see episode 2.